There are three new E's emerging in Canada: energy, the economy, and the emissions. Jay Goldberg is with the Canadian Taxpayers Federation, joins me right now because I want to put the question to you. These are inextricably linked, and yet other countries link them another way. In other words, they are creating energy to help their economy. And in Canada, we are trying to cut emissions, even though it doesn't make any difference in Canada as far as the world goes, and hurting our economy, and energy is less common.
Well, absolutely. Look, we have to do more, and clearly the Trudeau government has said, for example, that there's no business case for producing more natural gas in Canada to get over to Europe. The German Chancellor came here just a few months ago and said, we would absolutely love to see more of your production. So the government's claiming that there's no real business case here, but there is. And Canadian energy is some of the cleanest in the world. We can produce it. It's better than building brand new coal plants everywhere in India.
Which is what Germany has gone to right now, because we can't provide.
That's exactly right. So if we were providing natural gas to Europe, there'd be less coal plants being built over there. That would lower overall global emissions, which you would think, other than virtue signaling, is what the Trudeau government would actually want to achieve.
So how do we get into this mess? Canada seems to be at exactly the opposite around the world than the rest of the world. I mean, well, yes, I mean, China is building plants now for coal, Germany is, but I mean, we are really pulling back on clean energy in favor of something that, yes, wind, all kinds of other energy needs to be created, but it's not perfected. So why are we cutting back on one reliable source for something that we don't know?
Well, it just doesn't make sense. And you can have an all-of-the-above energy strategy. You can try to produce energy through these new methods, wind, solar, but you have to develop the reliables now. And we don't want coal plants being built all around the world. That's something the government said they don't want. And if they actually don't want to see that, then it's incumbent upon Canada to produce the oil and natural gas here so that we can heat the world and not have to see all these new coal plants being built that Justin Trudeau doesn't like.
So Jay, I'll put this to you. I know you're an economist, you deal with figures, and you deal with the public debt, but where is the political debate when what you just talked about, what I just brought up to you, and people aren't thinking about that because it's not being put in front of them?
The Canadian economy is not performing that well compared to other G7 nations. Boosting our energy sector would be a huge way to do that. So you can recover the economy, you could lower global emissions, and you could help the environment. There's your three E's. It can all work together.
Justin Trudeau, pay attention to that. Thank you very much, Jay. 3 minutes. When someone comes up to me in the Buckhorn Hardware and says, "You're Stephen LeDrew," and I go, "Yeah." He says, "I watch you every day because I want to learn what's going wrong in this country. We're doing something right because other people are not reporting things. If you agree, please subscribe and PayPal and enjoy."